Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. Today, for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher, I'm going to ask Spirit for some guidance about this connection, this very specific connection between you and your twin. What is going on? What are their thoughts and feelings? What actions are coming next in this connection? Welcome back to all my Geminis, and welcome to anybody that's new. So grateful Spirit has guided you here today. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love that you want for whoever has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. Miracles. It is a miracle when we find our twin. I will tell you that. It's a very special bond. It's a very special connection. So it is a miracle. A universal heart. I like that. I like this sense of we're connected. No matter what, we're connected. We're connected in the universe. Our hearts are already connected. So that I love. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a guardian angel over you. For those of you that maybe have lost a lost loved one, know that they are with you this morning or this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're watching this. They're always watching over you. And one more, please. And Spirit is sending you blessings. So how gorgeous. So the energy obviously is very divine. It is very God-loving. So in Spirit saying one more, please, that there is a eternal flame burning around you. So I will take an eternal flame. So twin flames are an eternal flame. They are bond, through lifetimes. They travel lifetimes. They travel a journey together. In each lifetime, they learn different lessons. So it is definitely a eternal flame. So let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, what do you want my Gemini to know today? What is important for them to know? Talking, interested, waiting messages, texts, calls, emails, doing more talking. Maybe I'm waiting to hear from my twin. Maybe we are trying to communicate on some level. Maybe we're going back and forth. Spirit is saying that they're trying to connect to you, is how Spirit's saying. Like they're either reaching out to you now or they've been reaching out to you. I have a phoenix, a new phase. It could be a rekindling, could be a renew and growth, change their mind. They rise from the ashes. So this could be a reconnecting of some kind. The way that it came into me with this, they're trying to connect to you. They're trying to reach out to you. It could be somebody that we haven't heard from for a little while, even though we know that they're our twin, and they are trying to connect to you now. A love call. Expect a call. I do feel that way. I feel like somebody is going to be reaching out to you, this sense of rekindling, love messages. I'm thinking of you. I haven't ever stopped thinking of you. So if you have been in a separation with your twin, then I have a pretty good idea your twin is reaching out to you now, because it is a feeling of this is a bond that is eternal. And I just feel like Spirit's bringing this love back into your life somehow. So whether you've met them in this lifetime or you've met them in another lifetime, they are appearing, they're reappearing. Paradise, happiness and joy, a sense of playfulness, enjoying each other in a honeymoon phase. So get ready for paradise, get ready for a honeymoon phase. And it is a honeymoon. When you meet your twin, it's so exciting. It is just very, first of all, it's very intense. It's usually a very high physical connection. It's a very high emotional connection. Oftentimes feels very overwhelming, but it's filled with joy and happiness because we have so much in common. We feel so close. We connect so easily. Let's see what the cards are saying. An 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Magician. And an 8 of Swords. I do feel like this person is moving towards you. It's been a difficult road is how it's coming into me, but I also feel like they're going to prove themselves. It's either a feeling of, I'm going to show you how much I love you, and I'm going to break through the barrier that I think their actions put up. Whatever has happened in the past, they have prevented you from allowing them in, or you've put up your guard, you put a wall around you, you put boundaries around this relationship. And I feel that they're going to prove to you that they love you. They're going to try to show you once and for all that they really do want this connection. Knight of Wands, like there's nothing else that they want more. Nine of Cups and a Hermit. I feel like they had to be alone in order to realize that what they were missing. I know it sounds crazy. It's like you had to push me away to realize that you love me. You had to run to realize what your feelings were. You had to hide your feelings. So it is upsetting on the other side, because it's like, come on, grow up. Just be a man, be a woman, be an adult, and express your feelings. Show me what you're thinking and feeling. But I feel like no matter how much time away they've had from you, no matter how difficult it's been, I just feel like they can't forget that when they were with you, they were truly the happiest they've ever been. And that is what they're holding on to. They're holding on to, you're the one that made me happy. You're the one that I think about. You're the one that I want to be with. You're the one that nobody else compares to. But it could have taken some time apart in order to figure that out. So they held back on their emotions. They didn't know what they wanted. And now all of a sudden they have come to some kind of, enlightenment, I guess, that I know what I want. I know what I want, and it's you. So this is a twin trying to come back into your energy. And I feel like they are going to prove their love. That you may be asking them to prove their love. You may be saying, oh yeah, I need to see your actions. Your actions need to match your words. You have to show me. You can't just say all these things and then do nothing about it. So their actions have to prove their words. And that's how it's coming into me. Let's be happy and make the decision. Let's make the decision to be together. Let's make the decision to reconnect. Let's make the decision to communicate. I'm ready to open myself up. And that's what I think has been going on. I feel like they closed themselves off from you. They pushed themselves away. They either didn't want to face the feelings. They weren't ready for the relationship. But the relationship was ready for them. And here we are. So this time they have to be an open book. They have to share and express their feelings. You brought true balance into my life. You were the one that made me feel the best. I'm the best when I'm with you. You're the other half of me. So how could I not be balanced? When I'm not with you, I'm off balance. I'm off kilter. So there's this sense of them realizing what a great thing they had when they had you. It gives me peace knowing you don't just let anyone in. They were special to you, and you've shared that with them over and over again, that you don't have these feelings for anybody else. You don't have this connection with anybody else. And they know it. They know it. They know that they are special to you and that there's no other love like this. These are little hummingbird messages. I really like these little oracle cards. Let's see what these guys say. I have flying solo. Your wings are strong. You can rely on and trust your resources to carry you forward successfully. So with or without this person, Gemini, you can live the life that you want to live, right? That's up to you. You don't have to take this energy back if you don't want to take this energy back. But this energy is trying to come back. It's in the universe. It's like written in the stars that I want to come back. So let's keep going. A wishing well. Your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. What is it that your heart is saying? Does your heart want this connection to work? Does your heart really feel like this is the person who's supposed to be in your life? So only you can answer that. And I have a reflecting pond. Look at the mirror. There's your mirror image, your person. Celebrate the true beauty and light that lies within you and others. So seeing your own reflection, you can see he or she's got a little crown, king or queen crown. You know, like I see the best qualities in this person. Sometimes they don't see it in themselves. Sometimes your twin doesn't come fully into this connection because of their own insecurities, their own fears. But you see the best qualities in this person and you love them for who they are. I have a mother's love. You are being wrapped in loving wings of comfort and protection. So no matter what, spirit is protecting you. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones, even a mother figure in the spirit world, giving you strength and comfort while you're deciding what it is that you want in this connection or where this connection is headed. Spirit, please share with me, what is my twin feeling? Where is this connection headed? What are their thoughts? 9 of Wands again. So it's been a long road. I have a Queen of Swords, I have a Hierophant, and a 7 of Swords. So here's the feeling of it's been a long road because of things that have happened. There has been deception or lies. There has been, you weren't honest with me. All you had to do was be truthful with me. So, and I kept giving in, I kept allowing it, I kept believing you, I kept forgiving. So there's a lot of forgive and forget that's been asked of this connection over and over again. And maybe we are really struggling with that. Maybe we are like, I've given you so many chances. What's going to be different this time? And only you can decide that. If this person truly has connected to their own belief systems, their own morals, their values, what's important to them, that you're important to them, that they've made up their mind that they're going to be honest and fair and truthful and value you, then maybe some of these games of this back and forth energy of forgive and forget is going to go away, because there's only so many times you can do that. There's only so many times you can brush away people's mistakes and say, yeah, I know we're twins, we're meant to be together, and you just keep forgiving this person because it's so amazing when it does work. But the hurt is still there, the pain is still there. So sometimes we have to just face it and say, if you're not willing to be in this with me, if you're not really willing to start over, look at this, if you're not willing to start over and give it your all and be there with me and not just be half waiting with this 4 of Cups, and you are truly going to be my other half, you're truly going to give me the balance and the peace and the serenity that I need in a relationship, then yes, I am open always to the person that I care about, the person that I love, being in my life. But if it's hurtful and I'm constantly finding myself having to forgive you for things or having to listen to excuses, then that's something that I don't want in my life, right, Gemini? So you are the only one who can decide that. But I do feel like there's a sense of, you can see here, your person is confused. I would say that this sense of waiting, this sense of apathy, I guess, and they're going to have to step forward. They're going to have to show their actions, and they're going to have to prove themselves to you, is how it's coming into me today. A Hanged Man. The waiting is over. Either they step forward now and get the courage to reach out and start communicating, or Spirit's going to have something else for you. But I do have that Page of Pentacles. It's almost like a little spark of time and attention just came into me. So this person's going to start putting in some time. They're getting up the courage to either call you, meet with you, talk to you. I don't know, just put everything on the line is what's going to have to happen, because it's probably not going to be a very good conversation initially. It will probably be some hurtful words, and we've got to both get things off our chest in order to move forward. So that is how I feel. You are just perfect. I'm sorry I keep messing up. There's so many sorries that I can take. There's only so many sorries I can take, is how I feel. So this person has to start putting their words into action, and then we can really see if this is something. I read every word you've written to me more than once, so they're constantly reading your text messages or letters or notes that you've sent them. So that they're kind of holding on to that. I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. I'm always thinking about you. Can't get you out of my mind. I get insecure when it comes to you. I am nervous and overwhelmed in your presence. Now I'm almost afraid to talk to you because I've hurt you, or some of the things that we've both said are just so uncomfortable. I'm afraid to open up fully. So they're going to have to open up fully. I should be further ahead in life by now. That's coming into me as an excuse. You know, the person who says, I can't be in a relationship because I have to work on my career, or I've got to take care of other business right now. You know, trust me, people run houses, run businesses, are in healthy relationships, raise children, take care of elderly parents, all at the same time. You know, so, you know, somebody who says to you that they have excuses, those are just excuses. So keep that in mind. This connection has definitely been divinely guided. And that's what I want you to think about, because in the beginning we had all that energy about miracles and, you know, being watched over. And twin flames are a divine connection. And they come here to Earth, and life happens and struggles happen. And it's a very difficult situation. It's not perfect, but it's so intense and it's so hard to let go of. It's impossible sometimes to walk away from. So you both have to find a way to make this work. If they come back and this is truly an eternal flame and they're proving themselves to you, and you want this, then you have to give them a fair chance also. You can't hold a grudge, you can't hold resentments, and you have to give them a fair chance to start over. So that again is going to be up to you. You're mirroring each other. It's a reflection, a twin, a wholeness, synchronicities are all around you. Very synchronistic connections, the twins, absolutely. Denial, repressed emotion, a feeling of rejection, unable to see below the surface. Like, what is my twin thinking? You know, you can see the reflection, and they put almost like a front up here, like this is what they act like in public, but then behind the scenes, there's something going on behind the scenes, or, you know, just underneath the surface. So this sense of denial, denying their feelings, denying what we have, what we could have. There's so much potential. There's a risk for achievement. Your potential is limitless. There's so much potential for this connection, this us being a couple, what we can achieve together. If you don't think you're where you're supposed to be by now in life, you know, can we do it together? Can I help you in some way to achieve some of the personal goals that you want to achieve? And you help me to achieve personal goals I want to achieve. You know, there's a way. And then unawakened, unaware, 3D, the ego might be getting in the way. Your twin flame maybe is saying, I'm not quite ready yet. So maybe that has been the struggle. They've been saying, I don't know what I want. I need a little space. But I do feel like they do love you. And I do feel like the energy is moving back into this direction. They may still be pushing away their feelings. They may still be struggling with the truth. But the truth always comes out. And sometimes we have to just let this person go on their own journey so that they can find their own answers and then come back. A runner, they escape from the emotions and confusion and they are on the run. So you may have called them a runner. You may have said, my twin flame is definitely a runner. My twin flame up and left. My twin flame just decided one day that, we were fine, never gave us any indication that anything wasn't fine. And then all of a sudden just packed up and said, I don't want to do this anymore. So you definitely may have defined your twin as a runner. Self-worth, your value, your self-esteem, confidence, be empowered by valuing yourself. No matter what, with or without this twin, you're amazing. And that's what Spirit wants to keep reminding you of. An offer, a gesture, engagement, a wedding, and rejoice in your union. I feel like somebody's going to be picking up the phone. I feel like somebody's going to be reaching out. I feel like somebody is going to be expressing themselves. It was very much a feeling of, I'm going to prove to you that I want you in my life. So when this offer comes in, don't be surprised if they're going out of their way to win you back. So let's see when. Spirit, when is this offer coming in? I have in the autumn, happening right now in the universe, this month, and I have in November. So we could hear from this person this month. And this feeling of, we go from, I have a runner to an offer, and then maybe into the fall, that this feeling is reconnecting. This connection, this relationship is reconnecting. Twin flames go back and forth. Unfortunately, I wish that twin flames didn't have so much drama around them, but I think because they're such an intense connection, they oftentimes do. But if this runner, it has an offer to make you this month, then do you owe it to yourself and your heart and to your divine, calling, so to speak, your own divine plan, I should say, to hear them out? Do you? You may say no after you hear them out, but do you owe it to your own path to at least hear them out when they come back? Spirit, what is their love messages for us? Let's see. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So they don't know who you're with. They don't know who you're talking to. They could be extremely jealous right now. Big changes ahead. Look for 555. It's time to receive abundance of love, abundance of family, home, security, whatever is important to you. You're the only one that I would give my life for. So this is a I will fight for you feeling. I will fight for you. You may not feel that they're fighting for you, but this could all switch very quickly. They make up their mind that they don't want to be without you. They're tired of being alone. They're tired of being without you. And they just can't stop thinking about you. So they're going to turn around and try to prove their love, try to fight to win you back. I don't feel good enough for you yet. I feel unworthy of your love. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid that you're not ready for them. I love how much faith you have in me. No one has ever believed in me the way that you do. And I treasure you more than you know. I did have that feeling that you love them for who they are, that you want them for them. So they know that. maybe they've had an opportunity to be with some other people in between and realize that you were the one who truly loved them for who they were. And that had all the difference, made all the difference. A spiritual awakening, look for 1111, a new beginning of this love. You are always on my mind. I do believe that. I do love you. A burning flame rises up inside of me every time I think of you. I feel so much passion for you, and you light my fire. So there's the twin flame. Literally, there's the burning flame. It's a burning flame. This is a difficult situation because only you can decide what it is that you want and if you want to bring this energy back into your life. So, but I can tell you right now, you've got your twin out there ready to pull the trigger and coming back and saying, I want to prove my love. I have a burning flame for you still, and I want to prove myself to you to win you back. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Geminis, for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.